Greetings, Aries. Welcome to your reading for the time period of March 20th to the 31st, 2018. Welcome new subscribers to my channel. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. I wanted to make you guys aware of my community panel and my Instagram in terms of staying up to date on when new videos will be posted or when I will be away from the channel, etc. Okay? So please, if you have access to those two outlets and my email, please feel free to check them. The next time that you can check it for readings in terms of the community panel is April. So close to April or that last week of March in terms of when new videos will be up, okay? I'm using Legacy Tarot cards. Let's see. All right, so Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, March 20th to the 31st, 2018, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, Aries, Page of Swords energy. You could have a teenage child, or you are hearing about a teenage child with this element. It is the air sign, so it could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini kid. But I get like a detention camp with this energy, and it could be pertaining to gang violence. But I do get this. I get a Virgo energy too. There is something going on here where you could be in part of gang violence too. Gangs don't have to be drugs or alcohol, or gangs don't have to be pertaining to money. Gangs could be, you could call a gang a place you work. But if we're talking about gangs, if we're talking about gangs here, but you could be on the news, but you're hiding something. You could be hiding truth about why this energy is involved with the wrong company if you're dealing with an air sign child. But I guess about your son, however you call your son. This could be your biological son. This could be a guy you call your son, your boy, your brother. Does not have to be related to you at all. Just could be like a really good friend that you chill with, that you hang with this kind of energy. If this is not pertaining to any kind of gang violence and it's on the news, then you're just hiding the truth about a child, period. You could be, but I get from your mom, you're concealing a child from your mom. Could be another kid. Could be a fourth kid. You could have three kids and you're expecting your fourth child, or if you have two kids, you're expecting your third child, or one, you're expecting your second child, whatever it is. But there's excitement with expecting another child. However, your parent, I get disgusted. Your parent may be very disgusted, or you're just disgusted with a child because they're involved in gang violence. You're saying to them, I'm trying to protect you. I'm trying to be a shield for you, and you're going out and you're getting involved in the wrong company. So if it's not an air sign child and it's a Virgo child that you're dealing with, that you are trying to protect, that you're trying to be a good parent for, etc. If this energy is not a child with the Page of Swords, you're just trying to find out new ways. If there's investigative energies with the Page of Swords, I always consider this energy to be going online. You're trying to look for things in terms of keeping your children busy. Keeping yourself busy and keeping energies out of harm with the Page of Swords energy here, okay? So this could be pertaining to your work. You could be in a situation here, but I get you could be in a situation where you're being asked to join a Masonic group. I was getting gang, so that's why I said your workplace could be considered a gang, but they're asking you, like, whatever you're doing, work, masonry, whatever the hell it is, they're making you jump through hoops, and they're asking you for things that are passports. They're asking you for a driver's license. They're asking you to get, there's a DOI, someone may have a DOI with this kind of feeling. Could be first time energy. Maybe you thought you never get one. But there's an element here of driving too fast, and that could be where that feeling is coming from too. So you just have to slow down in that case. What else is it? Fingerprints, drug testing with this energy. And you're like, I didn't know I had to do all this kind of stuff just because I had to do this. I'm doing this kind of work. Like, usually with the DOE, the Department of Education asks you to do all those kind of things. There are other jobs that do require you, especially if you're doing stock, if you're lifting heavy boxes. They want to make sure that you are fit, mentally, physically. They want to make sure that you're okay to be able to do those kind of things, so that when you're lifting something, you're not going to break apart. If it's a kid, you could be piggybacking your kid. Your child may be getting too your child may be getting too big for you to do these things, with this kind of feeling, and that may be where the back pain is coming from. Or you're just in a situation here where you want your children to get jobs. You could be a parent. Your children could be grown. What do you call it? Youth connect. That's what they call it here. When you start working at 14 years old. So these are things that you're researching. You're trying. You could be possibly trying to help out groups of children. But I get stay off the street when I said help groups of children. So that's a good way to go. You could be in a situation where your past was kind of rocky, or some element around you, maybe their past was kind of rocky, but like at a cancer, you're working with that element to start a business, to help you get off the street, to be a good symbol in the society and help, it's your way of surviving and keeping people around, and especially young children of color, young Black boys, young Latino boys and girls, with this energy, protecting them and making sure that they know how to survive in society. So if this is something that you're teaching, you could be teaching these things, but I get you were one of these, one of these teenagers at some point, you a person of color, or you could be white, you could be that white person here, but I get difficulty, in terms of, society issues, or inner city, or black on black crime, with this kind of energy. There's difficulty with understanding these things, but you have people around you that are trying to enlighten you, they're trying to teach you, so it's not completely crazy. Okay. All right, let's see. Your starting point has the Ace of Wands. New beginning here, but you can't believe what you're hearing. But I get somebody's putting you in your place, and it could be this energy. Maybe there's a child, but it's about your husband. A child could be putting you in your place about your husband, or your husband is literally putting you in place about a child. But I get, when are we going to have one? So your husband may be pressuring you about starting a family here. I get a wedlock feeling. So maybe but there's concealing. So maybe your husband, maybe if you're married, if you're a man, a woman, and you're married to a man, it is the Ace of Wands. So you could be married to another fire sign, or an air-like energy, because I was getting Libra-like energy. You could be an Aries woman and you're dealing with a Libra man, but I get that somebody is very, very far away from you, but this energy wants you to, it doesn't have to be a Libra. Some energy just wants you to start a family, and maybe they're not close by, or somebody has a loved child. Like I was getting that baby vibe. Somebody got tired of waiting on you in terms of starting a family, so maybe they went off and they had a love child, or whoever you're partnered to, or you are this person, you're traveling to conceive. This Ace of Wands could be you traveling to conceive, but something is very hurtful to you, and it could be finding out somebody had a love child, your husband, your wife, somebody conceived a love child, somebody cheated and they conceived the child. You could be this person, maybe you are that person that, but I get you lucked out on somebody here. It could be the relationship that you have to your existing children, but this is feeling you could be the one that's going off, and you are conceiving a love child with this kind of energy, but you're looking out on your husband, or your husband is looking out on you, vice versa. You could be you could be this man, and your wife is looking out on you, vice versa, whatever it is. But you're trying to find the balance here. But I was getting something hurts, and it could be sexually. It could be pulling hair. Maybe someone that you're sleeping with, they like to pull your hair, vice versa. But there's something going on with hair follicles. So maybe you don't want someone to pull on your hair too hard. Your hair follicles, those areas are very tender. You could be tender-headed and pulling on your hair. But I get not much. You may have a low cut. You may have short hair, whatever length of hair you have. But somebody's trying to pull on it. But they could also be trying to give you extensions. But I get somewhat pretty. Maybe somebody feels like you would look really pretty in extensions. If you're a dude, it's your girlfriend. You could be traveling with your girlfriend. If this is a kid that you have, you're taking your kid to get a wash and set done. You're taking your kid to get braids done. You're this person, you're getting braids done, extensions. It could be just weave extensions. It could be straight hair, getting your hair dyed. But I get, what is the occasion? Somebody could be asking you to do these things for them, or you are this person that is happening to. But there's elements but there's this feeling of you don't know why you're being asked to go to a hair salon. Or you this person that you're asking someone, what, why do I have to go to a hair salon? Or why do I, I get forced, you're forcing someone to go to a hair salon. This could be a recommendation. Or Capricorn was getting that energy, could be tied to a Capricorn in terms of offering someone a deal, or offering them a really good hairstylist, or a chair somewhere, in terms of opening up a business, if that's something that you're trying to do, because it is the Ace of Wands energy. But I do get this feeling of trying to trap somebody in a hair salon, because Capricorn was getting that energy, trying to trap someone. But it's because you're trying to trap somebody, vice versa, because it's because you don't want them to see something, or hear something, or know something, vice versa wise, with this kind of element. But I get, how does she know? You could be asking someone, how does she know these things? Or how does she know about us? Or how does she know about my husband, this loved child that I found out of nowhere? This depression, there's depression with the fact that someone is clairvoyant around you, and you don't know how to hide with this kind of energy. There's karma as well. Like, because somebody's clairvoyant around you, or because you're that person that's clairvoyant and somebody's clairvoyant around you, because of this, you're fearing karma, or you're fearing judgment with this Ace of Wands energy. You may want to hide. You have plans, like you have heavy plans, good or for bad, on somebody, and they're aware of it. They're very, very aware of it. Like I said, that clairvoyant psychism vibe, or you this person, you're aware of people's plans on you. Like I said, why do I have to go get fittings? Why do I have to go get my hair, my teeth done, my whatever? Why do I have to go get veneers? Why do I have to go get my mustache tweaked? What the hell is the occasion? So this uncertainty with people inviting you somewhere, vice versa, they don't know what you're up to. You don't know what they're up to, with this kind of feeling. Okay. But there's excitement, but people are nervous or paranoid about something that you're doing, or you're trying to invite them to do. You're waiting on the Three of Swords. But I guess she doesn't like my haircut. So if you are a hairstylist, you may have cut somebody's hair. But this is an element here where you did not ask, or if you're a dude, somebody didn't ask to cut somebody did not ask if you want your hair cut, and maybe they gave you a bob. It could have been an asymmetrical bob. But I didn't ask you to do this. Like, who told you to cut my hair with this energy? Somebody's biting their tongue. Someone could have also done something on purpose with this, and not. Oh, I see what's going on here. You could have been in a situation, but I guess it's from the past. You could have been in a situation where your hair may have been longer or something, whether you are a man or a woman. Your hair may have been longer, and maybe it takes, like, there's an element here, maybe it takes a while to grow or something. It could be a mustache. It could be whatever kind of hair you have, mustache, beard, or just hair on your head, man or woman, whatever it is. It could be a situation where maybe it's very tight curls or something, or it takes a long time to grow. It grows slowly, for whatever reason. That maybe, like, somebody, like, they cut your hair, and maybe you could have asked for a haircut or not. They cut your hair, and it's kind of like you didn't ask them to trim it that low, and now it's taking a long time to grow. And I get, you're not even going to go back to a particular place. So if somebody could have cut, but somebody used some type of product that, like, it hinders the growth of your hair. But I get something about seed. I get some almonds, like maybe you're allergic to almond based, products in terms of getting your hair done. Maybe the almond doesn't really work for you in terms of a product, with the Ace of Wands energy being here, with this element. And then somebody could have also cut your hair, and you didn't ask them to do this. But maybe you're using your intuition that somebody was jealous of you. Could be an air-like energy, Three of Swords. There's a Three of Swords here. You could have been the person that you cut somebody's hair out of whatever. I get out of spite when I said you could have cut someone's hair out of spite, with the Three of Swords energy being here. But I get, how can you do this to me? How can you cut, someone could have, you know what I mean? In a situation, like I said, with the hair growing slow, like I said, your hair could have been longer, and now you have a shortcut, and now it's taking forever to grow back. Three of Swords. But somebody's trying to make it up to you, but you may want to sue somebody, or someone wants to sue you. How low did they cut your hair? Vice versa. How low did you cut their hair? Three of Swords. I want my hair back. Three of Swords energy being here. So if it's not you, you could be on the outside looking into this happening. This could be happening to a kid. Like you could be a mom, and you're taking your child to your child. There's envy with a child. Wow, that's crazy. There's envy. I mean, people are jealous of people's kids. Or maybe you're using your intuition that somebody could be pregnant with a kid. Like you could be the person that's pregnant with a child, or it's your child, or it's your friend's kid, and maybe, or somebody's pregnant with a child, and you're using your intuition that the child's going to have long hair. Ace of Wands. She's mixed. Somebody's mixed, or maybe you think somebody wet their hair and is very, very curly with the Three of Swords, and maybe people think you're mixed. Your girlfriend's mixed. Like, why does it matter? Three of Swords energy being here. The people in a salon, they're envious of a kid. Ace of Wands energy. Like, why? This could be, like I said, you're taking your kid to a hair salon, and they're cutting the child's hair low. So you could have been recommended to go to this hair salon, wherever. Three of Swords. They cut the child's hair really low. They cut your hair really low. You cut their hair low, whatever it is, and now something's going to take a long time to grow back. But it's because somebody's very young with the Three of Swords. It's 3 energy, so it's not heavy energy. It's very mild. It could be cursing somebody out. It's not that serious. But, I mean, if it's pertaining to your kid, you could be upset. This could be a situation like when I was younger. For example, my dad used to lose his mind over people cutting my hair. That could be something that's going on. Like you didn't ask for it. If this is not pertaining to hair, this could be metaphoric. I didn't ask you to cut me off. Ace of Wands energy. Why are you hiding me? Why are you blocking my calls? Somebody's cheating, or somebody has love children. But I get on the way. Like somebody's got a love child on the way. Wow, you want to hide, you want to box somebody, you want to fight somebody. Two of Swords. Like I said, this could be an element here where your partner cheated. If you're a woman, your partner could be cheating. For example, like I said, somebody was tired of waiting from your channel message. Somebody was just tired of waiting on you to start a family. Your husband. He went off and had a kid. But I almost said had another kid. There could be 2 love children, or 3 of Swords. Wow. I'm not the mother of any of them with the Three of Swords. I'm not the mother of any of them. How could you do this to me? 3 of Swords. You could be a stepmom. And maybe there's jealousy with stepchildren or a stepdad, and there's something going on with the kids with the Ace of Wands energy. But I'm trying to treat them like my own. Like you're trying to treat these children that are not yours. You're trying to treat them like they're your own. Trying very hard to. You're trying really hard to do this because somebody did you wrong. That's what you were doing. That's why you're gone for so long. These are travels that your spouse or your boyfriend or girlfriend, these are travels that you're using your intuition. These are travels that people that your partner is taking because they're with somebody else. 3 of Swords. So this could be a situation. This could be a situation here where your boyfriend is like, I'm going on a business trip. Ace of Wands. I'm going on a business trip for a couple of weeks. Take care of the house, take care of the dog, take care of the whatever. Keep the house clean. 3 of Swords. When you coming back? And it's like you go, maybe there's a grapevine. Your husband, or you're coupled, and you and your husband or your boyfriend, whoever, like you're very close to the neighbors or something. But the neighbors heard something about you. Or they heard something about your husband or your boyfriend or your girlfriend. They heard something about them, and they're exposing it. 3 of Swords. It's very hurtful in nature. This could have to do with beauty. Like I said, leaving someone because they look a certain way, curly hair. There's somebody's jealous of somebody's kids. Somebody's in a situation here where I get step parent energy. You're becoming a step parent. But I get you were a step parent before. 3 of Swords. You may have lied. Like someone may have asked you if you have any kids. Or somebody asked you about does your partner have children on the side? But you're rocked by the question. But it's also this feeling here where somebody's maybe having difficulty having children, period. It could be you or your partner. But I keep getting tired. When I say your partner, they're just tired of waiting on you to do something. This could be business. This isn't children. This could be someone who's tired of waiting on you on business. Ace of Wands. They were tired of waiting on you to make a decision. What do you want to do? What floor do you want to work on? What project do you want to work on? But something, you may have been trying to email them, and maybe something happened. Your email could have went into spam. Three of Swords energy, or somebody else's their emails could have went into spam. You're trying to look for it, but they're like deleted or something with the 3 of Swords. And you're like, I thought I sent these papers out. I thought I sent my resume out. They get to the wrong people or the wrong organization. You could have sent your resume to the wrong organization. You may have been tricked in that case. Your present has the 2 of Swords. You don't know whether to leave or stay with this air-like energy. You may be in a situation here, but there's a feeling here you don't want to catch somebody cheating on you, vice versa. They don't want to be caught. Ace of Wands energy here. They don't want to be caught. You don't want to be caught sneaking up on them. Where have you been? Why have you been away for so long? But there's also this feeling of you're waiting for them to do that, this air sign. You're waiting for them to call you, to make up with you, to a source. You don't know, but you don't want to be in this back and forth. You don't know whether you want to stay with this energy or not. Is it worth it, to a swords? Is it worth me, is it worth me having them having love kids behind my back? It's making me feel some type of way because, I wasn't ready yet. This could be you just having difficulty ovulation with, if you're a woman, someone was just having difficulty waiting. But I get grandma. You could be a grandma and this is your child that this is going through. And you could be saying to your grandchild, I told you to leave him or her. Or this is your child that this is happening to a source. You could be asking your child to come back and live with you. Or you are that child that your parents are saying, come back and live with us. You don't deserve this. Your parents may have someone better for you. Your future has the Fool. This is your energy here. You may be backpacking. You may be planning a trip with this energy as well too. But you could have found out something, and that's why you're doing this. But I get who the real dad is or who the real mom is, whatever it is, with the Fool energy here. But there's this feeling of you're also finding out why you didn't get hired somewhere as well with the Ace of Wands. Capricorn was getting a lot of that energy, or why somebody is finding out why they didn't get hired somewhere, period. But I get some of the Capricorn and help. You're trying to get help from a Capricorn. Either they're helping or not helping, with the Fool energy being here. You're going off. Capricorn, you may be asking the Capricorn to help you with something. But I get to find out more about the children. Like, you're using a Capricorn to find out more about a child. You could be asking them a lot of questions. But I get this feeling of maybe somebody is just sharing things with you, and there's this feeling of it's this element of somebody is sharing things with you, right? They're sharing things with you, and it's kind of like you're waiting, you're waiting for someone to pop up for it to sink in to you with the Three of Swords. It is or it isn't, pertaining to your personal life, pertaining to a job, pertaining to children, love children, secret children energy, a haircut, bad business, Three of Swords energy. But I also get this feeling of why hasn't she said anything yet? Why is someone not responding with the Three of Swords? Why they're not responding? You did something that caused someone to not respond to somebody else? Look at some of the heart. This is Three of Swords energy, being your heart is broken, or something's actually going on with somebody's heart with the Three of Swords. Could be dietary, telling someone in a home or in a family environment or child to eat better. This Page of Swords is here. This could be, I get pre-diabetic. This could be a situation. You could be pre-diabetic, or a Capricorn is. I was just picking up Capricorn energy. Or this Page of Swords energy. Maybe it's a child that's pre-diabetic, and you're like, what should I feed my kid? Ace of Wands. Should I travel to a new doctor to take care of my kid? New physician. Should I look at alternative care, holistic care in terms of my kid? Or period, like your husband's trying to go off and start another family. They're not telling you that, or intuitively you know that already. But I get you met the other woman, or you met the other woman or the other man. Like, you met them already somehow. But they were introduced to you. They were introduced to you as, like, I don't know, like a friend. Wow. You know everything that you need to know about this air sign. You know everything that you need to know about them already. What they've been concealing. You know that already, in terms of your resumes, in terms of a kid. But I get something about a doctor. This energy could be a doctor here, but a doctor could not be a doctor. Like I said, holistic care. A doctor could not be. You could be in a situation where a doctor isn't telling you the truth about something. And I get something about infertility with the Three of Swords. There's a doctor that's not telling you something. There's jealousy with being infertile. You or your child. You could be grown and you have a child that's grown that's going through these things. Not telling somebody the truth about why they're infertile. Three of Swords energy. Should I go back to the old doctor? Should I go see OBGYN? Should I go into holistic care? What the hell to do? Ace of Wands energy being here. So if you're a man and if you're a dude and I get that Libra energy. If you're a guy, you're dealing with a Libra. But you can't take your hands off of a Libra, but somebody does not like you or something, that they don't want you to touch them. With the Two of Swords energy, should I go back with my ex? I get that love child again. Should I go back with my ex? Ace of Wands. Should I go back with my ex again? You are going off. You're going somewhere. But I get that Capricorn. You're going towards a Capricorn. I keep getting Capricorn with this energy being here. I guess I'm at the door. You could be knocking on this person's door, but you may be showing up out of nowhere. You may be scaring somebody. I guess I'm a rape with the full energy being here. You're showing up to somebody's place to, I don't know. I know it's crazy to say. So this could be external. This could be you're hearing about this. Three of Swords. Why didn't they lock the door? Three of Swords energy. Was the door locked? Where's the key? I was getting keys with the Ace of Wands energy being here. But I guess I'm not being too trusting with people. This could be with your keys. So you could have given somebody keys. You could have given, maybe you think somebody got raped. You could have given somebody your keys, like to borrow, or you make copies of your keys with the Three of Swords. You're like, I shouldn't have done this, and now somebody got raped, somebody came in and raped somebody. But it's about your sister. Whoever you consider, it doesn't have to be a blood sister. It could be your blood sister or not. Some girl you call a sister. Three of Swords. Could be a Libra, some air-like energy. I didn't mean to hurt you. You didn't mean to hurt this energy. The hell did you do? Or it's external. Three of Swords. You could be out to looking at this happening to somebody. But I keep getting she should have locked the door. The door could be metaphoric. The door could be the vaginal area. It would be about locking the door. It's you. Maybe you should have locked the door. You should not have locked the door. And now somebody's gone. They have love children or something. Could have locked off the door metaphorically to your partner, vice versa. And now somebody went off. Or a situation where you literally gave your keys to somebody by accident, or you gave because somebody didn't have keys. And in a situation where they dropped the keys. They dropped the keys and the wrong energy, the wrong person picked, I guess I'm a police officer. A police officer could have picked up the keys. And they're like, where the hell are my keys? With the Ace of Wands. Now you're retracing your steps. Like this feels like Capricorn. Like this is like Capricorn like 3 weeks ago. You're tracing your steps. You are helping someone trace their steps into where the keys are. But I get something about down somebody's throat. Like this is strange. This is like, wow. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. There's something going on with down somebody's throat. This could be a sexual thing. But I keep getting keys. What? This is crazy. There's keys. I know this is crazy to say, but this is very, very strange. And I don't know. This is kind of like it could be on the news. This could be pertaining to rape, where something was shoved down someone's throat, but it wasn't something that was supposed to go down their throat with Three of Swords. Now there's surgery that someone needs with Three of Swords energy being here. Why would she leave the door unlocked? There's perpetrator energy going on here with this Three of Swords. Jeez. What the hell? Your instincts has the Seven of Wands. Your Seven of Wands energy here. Something difficult. It could be pertaining to a rape. And somebody having something shoved down their throat. It could be keys. Or they just had something shoved down their throat. Or it could be, if this is not a rape, it could be like somebody's in a sex act. But maybe they don't like the sex act that they're partaking in. It could be you. And this element, this air-like energy doesn't like it. That's why they did that to you. That's why they went off. Seven of Wands energy is kind of like, should I get a divorce? Should I move? You are in a situation where your privacy is becoming very invaded because of who you let into your home, who you gave your keys to, who you allowed to come in and stay somewhere. They get some about ditzy. Like you could be calling an air-like energy ditzy because they did something very sloppy. They dropped keys or they dropped something. They get some about notes. They dropped notes. This could be school. They dropped notes. Could be music notes. They drop music hurts. I almost said music hurts. Like maybe this energy, it could be air-like energy that's a singer. And maybe like it's hard, like Seven of Wands kind of like, you maybe you don't like their music or something. They're singing and maybe it's hurting your ears. The Fool is kind of like maybe you could be going out and you're switching music venues or something because you can't take the way this person is singing. It's driving you crazy or something. Someone could be getting old. It's air like energy that's getting old, and maybe you feel like you don't understand why people are still into somebody who's either they're singing good or bad. They could be singing bad, and you don't understand why people are into them. There's slow claps or something going on with the Three of Swords. You're going out. Two of Swords is kind of like, you don't want to leave. This could be your friend you're trying to support. You're trying to be a good friend. Seven of Wands being your instincts is pretty much self-explanatory. It's tough for you to sit down somewhere and listen to somebody singing the singing ain't good. Or they're playing instruments and it's not good. But you're trying to support your friend. Two of Swords. Or you're trying to be a good, I get midwife. You are dealing with a midwife here. Or as a loved child, you're trying to be a good stepmom, but you didn't even, or a step parent, but you didn't even ask to be a step parent. I was treating them like your own. You're treating somebody's kids that aren't yours like your own. You didn't really want to do it though, but you're trying to hold on with the Seven of Wands being your instincts. You don't deserve this. Hair, your children's hair. Somebody being envious of your kids or some crazy shit or what's going on with you, I don't know. Or is a situation here where you need the strength, Seven of Wands. You should not have let somebody back in. It could be another fire sign. But the fire sign, in addition to an air-like energy, they could be a couple. This could be an Airbnb. Damn it. This could be a damn Airbnb. Like that you're apart, you live in it. Or you are Airbnb-ing your place. But when you live there too, you could be in a situation where you're living somewhere, but it's like you're living somewhere, but you're telling somebody that that is your place, but you live somewhere else with the Ace of Wands, and you could be going back and forth. I get your real home. You're going back and forth to your real home with the Ace of Wands energy being. You're not telling somebody that, and I get the Capricorn. Fire sign energy already knows this, but they're also oblivious to something. They know that, but they also are very oblivious to something that's happening. Or they're trying to act like they're oblivious to something that's happening. Too much information. Seven of Wands. You share too much. Somebody's intuitive. You share too much information with another fire sign. Or you're dealing with an air-like energy that's concealing children. This could be a situation here where somebody's being blamed for something. It could be, I get molestation. Somebody's being blamed for molestation with the Seven of Wands. It could be you or another fire-like energy or an air-like energy. Somebody's being blamed for these things. That's why I said something was on the news. It could be pertaining to rape, molestation, the same damn thing to me. Three of Swords. Very interesting. Your accomplishment has a Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups energy being here. I did say you were dealing with water signs. This is also a wish card, so you could be wishing that you did not share something with somebody, or that they didn't share something with you. How does she know these things? Nine of Cups energy. What is going on? Like why am I not being aware of this? Why am I being aware of this so late? And it could be pertaining to rape. But I keep getting shoving down throats. Something was shoved down someone. So it could be metaphoric. Something was literally shoved down somebody's throat to stop them from talking. Swallowed, or they swallowed something. But I keep getting keys. Literally, like something was stuffed down their throat or something. Like it could have been something crazy like that. And it's causing pain. It's causing pain. Something is very brutal about something is brutal about this situation with this Three of Swords energy being here. Now you're waiting for time to pass. This could be a situation where you're finding out that if you're a woman, your husband, like your husband could be showing up on the news. You're finding out that he brutally did something to a very young woman or girl, and it's on the news. Or you're hearing about it, Seven of Wands, through another fire sign. And it's an air sign woman, if that's the case. I guess I'm a Libra sun. You have a Libra that's a sun, or it's a Libra sun sign that this is happening to. Maybe I'm a boy. It could be that they have a baby boy. Someone was raped and they conceived a child. Three of Swords. and they're like, you're the dad or something like that. If that's not the case, then it's a love child, and your husband is responsible. You could be a part of a very prideful family where the husband or the wife is stepping out, and they're raping, somebody's raping people, raping girls or something. Three of Swords, and there's a baby, and you're like, I'm gonna treat the child, that even somebody may be in a situation here. Somebody may have been forced to keep a child. I get something about Jewish. This energy, it could be a Jewish woman that somebody's with, but they're trying to act like this is a situation here where someone could have raped a Jewish. Something didn't happen yet. But I get something about Jew. I said Jewish, but I get Julie. Like this could be a situation here where this could be a Jewish person, and this is element here where they were raped. They were raped, but I get black by somebody was raped by. There could be a Jewish woman that was raped by a black man, but this energy is trying to act like they are a couple, or that they met in a normal way with the Three of Swords energy, but they didn't. Hiding truth, Three of Swords. You know of that. Fire sign energy shared it with you. You're a part of concealing that. Wow, this is very interesting. Your spiritual self has the Death card. All about major transportation. Transportation? You need transportation, yes, obviously. The Death card energy being here, major transformation on the soul level. Soul level, transformation, right next to this Three of Swords. That's why somebody is losing their mind about getting fingerprinted here with the Death card energy. You or I get another fire sign is losing their mind about being fingerprinted. Could be another Aries like yourself. You get your external from that, whatever is going on with a Jewish woman or child. And rape this. Somebody's being charged with rape here. Misdemeanors. Love children. Death card energy being here. I also get some pertaining to a Sag. This could be happening to some fire sign. I don't know. I was getting it could be another Aries or a Sag, whatever. Or whatever fire sign you're dealing with there in terms of this energy and trying to conceal stuff. Or you're the person that this is happening to, or you did something crazy, or this is a love child situation, or hair, or jealous, envious of children, some type of craziness like that. Your mentality has a 10 of coins. 10 of coins in your mentality. You're trying to trick someone into giving you money. I think it's for your child. Trying to trick somebody into giving money for your child, but either there's a setup energy where something's being done the wrong way. Look at that rape energy again with the 10 of Pentacles. This is like trying to rape somebody. You know what this kind of feels like a rape, and there's energies that this could be a setup for a rape in this for some situation here. This could be a setup for a rape, but it's supposed to be like it could be a setup for a rape, but somebody is not supposed to survive this. Someone is not supposed to survive a rape that is being planned on them with a 10 of Pentacles. I keep getting something about Julie. That could be somebody's name, or July. Like in July, truth will come to light about something here. Whether it's something going on with somebody's hair, something going on with love children, conceiving love children. But I get give birth to, when I said conceiving love children, that's why I said July, or that's somebody's name. July may be really important to someone. This is a 7 of Wands. Trying to start a family. You are trying to start a family after your husband did something crazy. Wow. Rape someone, shove something down somebody's throat, but it was for money though. But there's an element here where you, like I said from the beginning, you know that already. You know this, but it's hard. Like Two of Swords, it's hard to stay with someone who's wrongdoing. You could be in a partnership where somebody is promising you a lot of money, but they're doing things they're doing wrongdoing things, like they're doing bad things. But it's like an excuse. You're like, they're like, I pay for your this, that, and the third. So you can't be mad at me doing, moving this way. You can't be mad at me having sex with these women or these men. Somebody's trying to get you to stay in a marriage or in a love partnership that is just wrong. Two of Swords. If you're a woman, where's your feminism? If you're a man, this could be your mom this is happening to, your stepdad energy. This could be your stepdad is doing this to your mom, or your dad is doing this to your mom. Dad, how could you? There's an element here where someone doesn't even really, they're not very connected to their father. It could be you. Not very connected to the dad. And the dad is, then you're finding out crazy things about the dad. Your dad. The dad's on the news. The dad was doing something crazy. Your dad, I just get your dad has more children than has more. You have more brothers and sisters than you think. With a 7 of Wands, could be 7. You could be one of 7 children. You're like, what? I didn't know that. 7 of Wands. Your dad had more children than you are aware of here, or your mother did, but you're one of them. This is about planting seeds in different places. You could be the person that's doing this. And maybe you did it in the wrong way. Like roughly. You may have had sex with, if you're a dude, you had sex with this energy very roughly. But I think they're calling the police though. Because you had sex with them very roughly. Very interesting. Or these are kids. This could be something going on with children. With the Page of Swords being under, you may need to look for a new job. That's why somebody's losing their mind about looking for jobs here. Because they did something crazy. What's changing for you is the Devil. I did say that you were dealing with the sign of Capricorn. Your relationship to this energy is changing. Like revealing, you're being asked to reveal something about this person, if it's a Capricorn, or you're revealing somebody's sexual addiction here. Or you're revealing somebody is revealing somebody's molestation charge, sex charge, alcohol, whatever it is. Somebody is I guess somewhat dreams. And it could be pertaining to these kind of dreams. This energy could have been having these kind of dreams. You're aware of that. Or you have been having crazy dreams here with the Devil energy being here. But it's because of what's happening around you, or it's because of what's happening around this energy. But they're responsible. When you feel like they're doing something here, I get witchcraft. You may think this energy is doing witchcraft and that's why you're not sleeping. That's why you're not sleeping well. Or maybe you think that's why these things are happening around a home. I think it's about your subconscious. Like this energy, like something going on. It doesn't have to be the sign of Capricorn. This could be that there are things that are happening in your subconscious that you can't understand. With the Devil energy being here. I mean, you feel like this energy is responsible. Or in people's subconscious. Instilling fear with the Devil energy being here. Maybe you feel this way. Wow. So this could be things are happening external from you. You know? For me, I usually just pick up whatever is happening in this space of time. These are things that could already be happening. Okay? That there could be happening around you or to you or somebody that near you. 4 of Coins, you're trying to hold on to earth-like energy. But I guess she's the best person that you've ever met in your life with the 4 of Coins. And it could be the Capricorn. You want to offer this energy something, but you don't know how to. That's why I did say you were trying to get help from a Capricorn from the beginning. You were trying to get some on a vacation. This energy is trying to get you a vacation or something, or you're trying to help them do that. But something is subconscious, but there's a fear, and there's also this subconscious weird energy that is going on because this person is in your home, in your workplace, because they were somewhere before. And again, because they were somewhere before, they're back in the same kind of scenario again with the Devil energy. We thought that something wouldn't happen to somebody, vice versa. They thought that something would never happen to them. And it could be pertaining to some type of rape or something. But you're responsible when I said that. I know it sounds weird to say. Or some element. Maybe you know something. You know something. It could be another Aries. But all the fire sign energies are involved. Interesting. They are involved. Something going on. I get something about that shampoo. Capricorn was getting something with that shampoo. Going to a hair salon set up with poison in a shampoo. Capricorn was getting that energy. You know, doesn't have to be happening here, but there's a plan of something happening. But I get something about dropping keys on purpose with this energy. So you could have dropped your keys on purpose, but it was to get somebody's attention or to get someone or to get someone to pick up the keys for you. And it could be this energy. This is like you could have asked this person to, this is very interesting. You could have asked someone, you could have asked somebody, can you go pick up the dry cleaners for me? Can you go to the store? Can you make a quick run for me real quick? But it's like a setup or something. Like you're trying to get somebody noticed by a particular group of people. Very interesting. You're trying to get them noticed by, like, you're asking them for like odd jobs. Like you could be this person that's being asked to do odd jobs. You're this energy. You're asking them to do odd jobs. And again, why didn't she get back yet? You asked somebody, but you know why? Like, what the hell? But the Sagittarius did something. You know why someone has not returned. Like, can you go to the store? Can you go to the mall for me real quick? Can you go to the dry cleaner? Can you go to the laundromat? Someone didn't return. Now you're going off and you're going to find them. What happened? There was perpetrator energy here, Three of Swords. Could be an air sign, that perpetrator on this energy. But again, when I said that, I get, where did they come from? The perpetrator energy, where did the air-like energy, where did they come from? Perpetrator doesn't have to be anything negative. This could be like, it could be a good, and if you want to look at it that way, if you want to twist it that way, and also sounds crazy to say, this could be like like a love and lust situation external from you, where air-like energy, somebody's coming out of nowhere to reveal how they feel about you or a Capricorn. And so you're trying to shield this person from looking out of a partnership here. If you know this already. You know this. Wow. You are mystically inclined, or you're becoming very mystically inclined, but it's painful. Like, it's very hard for you to go through some type of transformation that you're going through. But I also get, you don't want people to know something about you. And it could be your involvement in something. Wow. All right, I need to cut that, Aries. Let's see your outcome. The World, sign of Capricorn again. You got double Capricorn here. Something is completing itself. And it could be a job environment. This could be pertaining to a workplace environment. This could be you starting a business, or you going somewhere, or something happening in a relationship. Something out of nowhere is happening in your relationship, or something's happening to somebody here. But I get closing. Someone's being closed. Could be a door. Metaphoric door. You're closing a door on a person, or you're closing a door on something or somebody here. But I also get this element of, I wish I never told her something, or I wish I never shared something. World energy could be a Capricorn is saying that. I get something about revealing people's plans. Like, this energy is revealing, if it's a Capricorn, they're revealing people's plans. You're revealing plans, and that's why you're closing the door. That's why people are closing the door on you. But I get, like, closing a door, but you are on the other side. Like, you could be the one closing a door with your entourage on somebody. Wow. Very interesting with the World energy being here. Interesting. All right, Aries, let me know how it resonates with you. Take care. Be blessed. Bye.